Hello, it's Bosko, and I'm back with more toy collectibles. And this time, this is going to be part 2 of a flea market haul that I did, what was it, about a week and a half ago. Finally getting around to this because I'm trying to piece everything together here. Because like I said in part 1, I was saving part 2 for the Dino Riders collection. A huge lot of pieces, figures, dinosaurs, just everything. And so I wanted to save this to take a closer look at everything that I got. So what I'm going to show you first is all the little action figures and weapons and whatnot. And like for those of you that don't know what Dino Riders is, or like what they look like, or just need a refresher, I'm going to show you what I got. And first of all, this one here is an action figure that clips on. Doesn't necessarily clip on, it just kind of sets in, even though that there's like these handlebars type of bracket. But this is like a pterodactyl, and it's missing one of the missiles, but you're supposed to set this action figure on this little brace or bracket, whatever you want to call this damn thing. And because like this person's hands kind of can slip through to hold it in place, but it's just more of a sense to setting it just like that. And it sucks that one of the missiles is missing, but maybe I can get that off of eBay. So there you go. So there's one of the action figures with the dinosaurs that I got. Okay. Now next I'm going to show you, I guess, the humans. And I looked up all the names, and I just want to kind of basically show you what I got. So here's one of the humans, and I put one of the backpack missile things on his on him. So this is how he would carry it if he was not into action. And then if he's going to fire the missiles, it flips up and over his chest. Or I mean on his shoulders, actually. I'm sorry. So that's a very cool piece of like a little weapon. I actually kind of like that. And as you can see, it's a little bit of a paint loss, but it's not that big of a deal. And then I'll show you another human, like with some of the other pieces intact. So, and I think I have this right. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm still trying to piece everything together. But this is like one of their weapons. And I'll show you up close with one of the weapons that I have. And it kind of looks like that there's, let's see if I can get that as a hard focus. There you go. So like it looks like hieroglyphics or like a little bit of circuitry on the left there. And then on the spiral part, you can even see some kind of hieroglyphics or little just circuitry. So that's one of their weapons that I think is supposed to clip onto their arm, and they're supposed to use it as a weapon. And then I actually have the chest plates and like this, I forget like what this little necklace part is called, or if it even goes on top of the chest plate like this, but that's how I have it right now. So that's one of the humans. And then another human that I have with actually the little rocket gun clipped onto their arm. So that's pretty cool. And then I'll show you the different aliens that I got. Now a lot of them will look the same head-wise, and they'll just be different from like their pants and their little outfits. So I got that guy. And like this lizard guy, who's very cool. Love that guy. And then you got a couple more of these lizard kind of guys, or reptilian kind of guys, as I should say. And then this blue guy looks like a sea creature, like a hammerhead. And then here's a bug guy. And then this is part of their Ice Age line. It was called Dino Riders Ice Age, and these are like Neanderthal type of action figures, so I got one of them. So that's very cool. And then they have these, I'm going to show you some of the weapons as best as I can, but this is a mace. And as you can see, all the how you can distinguish what their weapons look like between like other action figure weapons is they have these little clippy parts on the ends, so that's how you know the difference between, like if you were to get these and you couldn't figure out what it was, just look for the little clips. So there's like a little crossbow weapon, and then here's some more of these clip-on like rocket launcher type of guns. And then there's these little video cameras that attach. I got a bunch of these. I got a bunch of the video cameras. Now I love this, or not a weapon, but it's an accessory, and it actually goes with the figures that have the eyes that are close together, like this guy here, because it looks like he can actually use it. So these are like little binoculars. So like if you have somebody that have eyes far apart, like this guy, it could work, but like even with this guy, I don't know, it just looks better with these guys here. They have the eyes a little bit closer together. And then I got like some of these necklace parts that go around their neck. And I got just a huge lot of just the weapons. And speaking of which, I got a lot of these ladders that are supposed to go with the action figures too. I got a lot of those. And then this is also one that this is one I forgot to look up, but I forgot who it goes to. But this is like a little mini pterodactyl with a huge missile attached to him. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so then what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to show you the dinosaurs I got. I got like 11 in total, I think. Some of them have the harnesses, like the missile parts to them and everything. I just haven't put it all together yet. So as you can see here, this is one of the dinosaurs. Some of them are battery operated and some of them are not. But as you can see here, this is the harness that goes with this dinosaur. It's missing the top seat, but it does have the rear seat where the action figure can go. I know I got like like it would look like something like this is what it would look like, but it needs the bottom piece to snap on like right there, just on top. Okay, so that's one of the dinosaurs. Another one I got is this one, and it didn't come with any of the harnesses. So I thought that was pretty cool. And another one that does come with the harness, but it's missing the strap, because these get strapped underneath their belly. So I like the look of that little creature there. I actually like their eyes. Their eyes have that glassy kind of look to them, which is very cool. Here's another dinosaur that doesn't have his harness. I have a dinosaur here that does have the missiles and like the guns. It has the it just kind of clips on, but I still think it's needing the strap that goes underneath the belly. And has a seat, but it's actually missing the inner seat. So that's pretty cool. And then another small one that I have here. He actually has his, it's like a mask. It's like a headgear piece that goes over his head. The side guns, the guns and the missiles are there. And I don't know if this has an inner seat with it, but so that's pretty cool. Part of their Ice Age line, like I had mentioned a little bit ago. This is the mammoth that goes with the Neanderthal. But he doesn't have any of the harnesses. So these two guys go together. So he would be sitting at the top there. Love that one. And like this mammoth, I've seen this mammoth, just the mammoth, not the harnesses or anything. It goes for like $100. It's crazy. This is a dinosaur that, and I'm sorry because I'm probably not going to get it a lot on camera, but this is a battery operated one. I don't have a C battery to test it out, but another very cool dinosaur. Let's see here, another dinosaur that I have here that actually, believe it or not, this does have a harness that goes on top of him. So there's another one. And then the big mother of the dinosaurs here is, which you won't be able to get this, but this is the battery operated Tyrannosaurus Rex that does come with his headgear. It takes a D battery, and I actually had a D battery and I tested it, and it sort of does work. It moves slow, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to move slow because I didn't do like a little research on it, but that is that is the Tyrannosaurus that I have some of the pieces besides the headgear. I got like a side missile that goes to it. And then I got a huge tub of all these little parts that are supposed to go with the action, or I'm sorry, with the dinosaurs. So you got some seats, you got like some of the things that clip on the side of their legs. It's, I don't want to have to go through everything because it's not really important to show everything individually. But then a lot of these other parts that go on the side of the dinosaur, and then these actually flip out. Or flip open, not flip out. Flip open, and there's like these side missiles, and then there's supposed to be, actually it goes that way because there's supposed to be a person that can sit up at the top of the canopy there. So just very cool, and it's just, and actually it goes that way. So there's just a lot of these parts that I got. And like there's another part here, it's a seat that goes on top of the dinosaur, and then the huge ass piece that it goes to a bigger brontosaurus, but I did get this large piece here, which is just, it's just too like humongous to get on a camera, but it does have the straps that go underneath the belly. It has 2 seats, it has all the guns with it. So I would like to get the huge brontosaurus and make it a complete toy at some point. But then there's these other like headgear pieces that have the guns and the missiles that go right on top of their head. And so it's just a lot of pieces that I got, and just an awesome lot. And it was like probably like my big, I would say maybe like my biggest score at a flea market to get all of these, I don't want to call them rare toys, but you know, they are hard to find now, and actually they are a fortune if you want to get them off eBay individually or even in a lot. But just so many cool toys that we used to have, and just awesome things that I never had and now I do. So this is going to be displayed in my toy room, section 1, and once I can get everything kind of organized, maybe I will do an update video of section 1 of my toy room, and because like the pterodactyl is going to be hung from the ceiling, and I got some other little shelves going to be put into place. So I hope you enjoyed this little look at all the Dino Riders that I got at the flea market. And if you like it, please like. And if you are new and want to subscribe and see more of this, these kind of things that I do collect and get at the flea markets, please subscribe, and you'll see more of these vintage toys. Description below is my toy photography page on Flickr, and you'll see a lot of new toy photos that I just did actually the last day or so. And also all my friends in the Collectors Talk Trading Circle, a great group of guys that collect vintage toys and show them off, or they photograph them and they do videos and talk about toys. And we also have our Collectors Talk sessions, so which we do on different kind of days, but you know, look for us on Collectors Talk on YouTube. So until next time, keep playing with those toys.